If you don't know, as it stands right now, Andre, the son of God Ward, 27-0 with 14 KOs, the WBA Super World 168-pound champion, is going to be returning June the 20th in Oakland, California. It will be a Rock Nation card, and no opponents have been announced. We're here to talk of Marco Antonio Periban. The issue I have with that is I don't care that Andre Ward hasn't fought since what was that, December of 2013. Marco Antonio Periban was stopped by James DeGale, you know, and I don't think that Andre Ward, the level of a fighter that he is, should be fighting a guy who's coming off of a loss. You get me? I don't care if it's a comeback fight or not. But like I said, as it stands right now, no opponents are confirmed yet for Andre Ward. Names like Ricardo Mayorga, who's calling him out. Called Froch, that fight was on the table, but Andre Ward will not go to Nottingham, and he should go to Nottingham. What else? I mean, really, you know, it's kind of an enigma. We heard rumors of Mikhail Kessler, and right now, Andre Ward, put it this way. Okay, we got the date. We know that he's returning June the 20th. Honestly, in my opinion, and fans, you know, you should agree with me to a sense. We really don't care who he fights. And, you know, we just want to see him in action. And this year, he has to fight twice this year, man. You know, he has to fight twice this year. Andre Ward can be known sometimes to be mouthy as far as, you know, him being like the A-side and all kind of stuff like that. You know, A-side is a term that's been used a lot over the last year or year plus, actually. Well, Floyd Mayweather really was the first person I heard talking about it. But you see that a lot of times he talks a lot, and when I say talk a lot, it's like, yo, you're not fighting. So it's like, I understand, you know, you feel you're above some of these guys, but a lot of stuff he says, he really has no you know, validity as far as, you know, activity. Like, you know, he can say, well, you know, he, like, put it this way, let's keep the shit 100. Andre Ward can't talk about how people don't make no money or, you know, nothing like that. He can't talk about, well, he lost this fight or he won't make this and all that, because Andre Ward, quote unquote, Eddie Hearn, this was at the weigh-in of Froch versus Groves 2. You know, Andre Ward can't sell out his living room in Oakland. Now, Rock Nation will help Andre Ward sell out, because there's going to be a whole bunch of stars in the building. You know, they're going to be having some, you know, some Fabulous and maybe some Memphis Bleak in the ring, you know, jamming and everything like that. You know, maybe some Riri. But, like I said, you know, Andre Ward has to fight twice this year. He has to fight twice this year. And I'm not too thrilled that he's not going over to the UK to fight Carl Froch in a fight in which he can win, even though I'm a Carl Froch fan. But it's a shame, because right now, you know, he's 31 years old, and, you know, he's only fought twice since 2011, for crying out loud. It'll be 2016. It's gonna be 2016 in 8 months. You know, I mean 7 months. So it's like, yo, you got to start getting on the ball. He needs to fight twice this year. You know, that's okay. Maybe since it's on June 20th, he can't fight 3 times this year. So if he fights June 20th. Maybe he can fight in October or November, and then fight in like February or March. So, you know, over this next 13 months, I think he needs to squeeze in 3 fights, in my personal opinion. Because if the plan's going to work, and right now he's 31 years old, to make Andre Ward a superstar, and the names for him that wasn't there before in the 168-pound division is there for him. When it comes to guys that may potentially move up to 168, or guys at 175 that may want to meet in the catchweight, Andre Ward said he's not moving up to 175 anytime soon. So, you know, fans want him to, you know, maybe fight a catchweight or something like that, but at the same time, that's when, you know, the hypocrisy comes in, because fans will say, well, we don't like catchweight fights. So I look at it like this: if he's going to stay at 168, there are credible fights at 168 pounds now. This is not like 2013 and 11 and 10, where it wasn't really anybody for Andre Ward to fight as far as names are concerned. Remember, you got Anthony Durrell, you got Andre Durrell, you got George Groves, you got my guy, you know, I would even like to see call up Paul Smith. You know, like stuff like you know, it's fights out there for him. You know, you got the, did I say James DeGale already? You got George Groves, you know, and I can go on and on as far as 168 pounders and guys who could possibly move to 168 pounds. For example, you know, I understand Toriano Johnson, it wouldn't be beneficial for him to move to 168 right now, not until he gets his title shot at 160. But, you know, he's fought at 168. I'm just throwing names out there, you know, that he can fight. So you know, I guess we're going to see. You know, it's all up to Rock Nation and what they want to do. And of course, right now, the fight I really wanted to see, I would have loved to see him versus Carl Froch in a rematch, even though a lot of fans feel it will go the same way. But then again, we really don't know. You know, so also you have to factor in the politics is that Andre Ward ain't fight in 18 months or something like that. No, like 15, 16 months. So you have to understand that he's not going to want a super tough fight back yet, and that's just the business side of boxing. You know, that's just common. So I'm going to say this. I am T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live at RealCombatMedia.com, and I cover every single major fight live. June the 20th is the date. It's going to be in Oakland. We don't know if it's going to be on HBO or Showtime. We don't know if it's going to be on BET. I'm hearing rumors about BET and all kind of crazy shit that I'm hearing. I'm hearing PBC is supposed to be on BT, BET. I'm hearing PBC is supposed to be on BT. I'm hearing Andre Ward and Rock Nation card supposed to be on BET. So, you know, right now, once I get confirmation on all this stuff, I'm going to do a video, and then, you know, we're going to talk about it all. I want to say this. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live at RealCombatMedia.com, and I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.